you don't even work here yet, so it's not really fair for you to intervene. I was handling the situation.
I'm not sure I'd call a grieving relative a situation.
I'm the best neurosurgeon this hospital has, probably the state.
So I've been told.
Good. So let's be clear. I'll make you look good if you let me do my job.
I wouldn't be much of a chief of staff if I did.
No, don't flatter yourself. The only way you got this job is because your grandfather's Steve Hardy, and that kind of nepotism grates on me.
Something's grating on you, all right. But it's not about me.
Sometimes you lose a patient no matter how good of a surgeon you are.
I lost her. That's the bottom line. Meanwhile, Patrick gets to walk out of his surgery with another win.
Patrick is far from perfect.
Oh, his record comes pretty damn close.
It's not always about numbers. You know, patients are human beings.
Is that what you're thinking? A person died and all I care about is my track record in the OR?
The girl who died wasn't even your patient. She was Dr. Niles.
Right, so what are you gonna do? Grill Dr. Niles and Dr. Scorpio? Find out what happened?
Not my style.
Really? So what is your style? Throw him in front of the board, show him you're a hard ass like your grandfather?
All I did was intercede with the brother of the girl who died. Your reaction is a little over the top.
My reaction, really? You know what? I don't think Mercy would mind my reaction.
I have no doubt about that. And I'd be sorry to lose you. So before you fire yourself, let's try to figure out why you're so pissed off. Could it be that you think you could have saved that patient if you'd been in the OR instead of Dr. Niles?
I know that you care about more than your track record as a surgeon.
Maybe, but I think about it a lot more than I'd like to admit. Unless I'm just drinking.
Please don't tell me you're as competitive as my husband.
I'm afraid I am. It ticked me off to add a check to my loss column while Patrick was in there saving the other patient.
I was in there with you. Remember? I saw how hard you worked to try and bring her back, and I also saw the look on your face when you realized that we couldn't.
You don't have to keep saying we. It's on me, Robin. I was the surgeon.
No, she was injured beyond any hope of recovery.
I was her last chance. And I didn't come through.
There's a delicate balance when we lose a patient. We have to allow ourselves enough emotion to be human, but not enough so that it creeps in and we doubt ourselves, so that we're ready when the next patient comes in.
Who would have guessed Patrick's wife would be giving me a pep talk?
Life moves in strange ways.
No kidding. You want to know another cold, hard truth? I didn't want to like you.
Hey!
Hey. Could I get a beer, please?
How's your patient?
She's good. She's gonna be here for recovery.
I lost her friend, and so you didn't hear.
I did. I'm sorry. So, congratulate me for not punching out the chief of staff before he even started.
What was the problem?
Patient's brother showed up, wanted somebody to blame, probably looking for a lawsuit.
Or an explanation.
Which is what I was giving him until Super Chief stepped in and took over.
You're kidding.
Steve Weber doesn't strike me as the type of guy that has to prove anything.
Really, what would you call it?
Saving you from yourself. You are my husband, and I love you. But your skill in the OR is inversely proportionate to your bedside manner.
I gave the girl's brother the facts. He needed to know what happened.
He was grieving for his sister. He needed to know somebody in the hospital actually cared.
Okay, he was claiming that the surgery was botched. And I told him that Lisa was a fine doctor. She did everything she could.
Which is exactly where our new chief of staff had to step in.
What did Dr. Weber say? Did he blame me?
No, he didn't blame you.
Did he suggest that I botched the surgery?
How could he? He didn't do anything wrong.
A person died. Maybe a better surgeon like you could have saved her. That's what Dr. Weber said, isn't it?
Oh.
Speak of the devil.
Well, I guess I picked the right night to reacquaint myself with Jake's.
We were just talking about you.
Do I want to know what you were saying about me?
We were just talking about how you saved my husband from himself. And for that, I'd like to buy you a drink.
was pretty shaken up about losing that patient. But your wife talked me through it.
Yeah, she's good at that. One of her many formidable talents.
I get why you left your hard partying ways for Robin. She's pretty amazing.
She is. And right now, she's talking down the chief of staff and telling him that I didn't really mean to be a jerk.
Well, she's right. You don't. But sometimes you can't help yourself.
Your husband informed me that I should do my job and let him do his, without interference.
Did he get to the part where Mercy and many other hospitals would be lucky to have me? Sorry about that. I will make sure he sticks around.
Good, because I can afford to lose my best cutter or his brilliant wife.
Okay. Let's settle this. Making a big mistake. These hands, golden.
Why is it that all surgeons think their eye-hand coordination is better than anyone else's?
Because it is.
Stop bragging in front.
Okay, fine. Watch and learn.
Yes! So the dream team pulls ahead.
Hey, babe, not for long.
Nice.
Not for long.
Let's see what you got.
Ooh.
You were saying?
Come on, lab girl. Let's see what you got.
All right.
Okay, can you give me some room, please?
Do
Give
it.
me some
Come on, babe.
space.
Put us on the board. Oh, look at that.
That come from?
Robin's parents are super spies. She's an expert marksman.
You are so lucky to have me as partner.
In so many ways. Shot, babe.
Thank you.